God morning, beautiful people, and welcome to the Breakfast of Champions. Man, it is Thursday. It's Thursday, and it's still a good day to have a great day. It's your local neighborhood pastor, Ash, passing through. You know, a party ain't a party till I walk in it. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some Jesus in it. That's right. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all about this old house, man. I've got plenty of customers I run across, my clients, and they've got older homes, and they've had these homes for a long time. I mean, these homes have been in the family for generations, it seems. And it's gone from one owner to the next, to the next, to the next. And before long, it's worn down. And each owner does their own fair share of improvements to take care of the home. But when you get a careless one, or you get someone who gets comfortable, who didn't have to earn that home, they tend to not care for it as well as they should. And so this house, as worn down as it is, and as decrepit as the inside is, as bad as the walls are, the structure of the house is still solid. The foundation is still good, but everything else in it is outdated, it's worn out. And it gets transferred from hand to hand, in generation to generation. And I was thinking about how that's what happens when it comes to generational curses. People will have things lineally that are passed from person to person, person to person, and it still has value. It still can be worth something. Like the mantle still can be worth something. The family name can still be worth something. But from generation to generation, folks are carrying old baggage, old spirits, old situations. They're carrying old lifestyles, old habits. The Bible says that the sins of the father will be remembered even to the third and the fourth generation at times. So there are things that have gone on before that people don't really realize is really affecting their lives now. And I'm not giving you an out. I'm not saying that this is what you need to lean on and say, well, I'm this way because of this. No, you're an adult, man. You get to make choices. But it's always good to understand that there is something at work beyond what is at eye level, right? At face value. So when we think about how Solomon could have been so wise, but make so many mistakes on the back end of his life, we got to think that part of David's punishment when he laid with Bathsheba was that the sword would never be removed from his house. So Solomon was dealing with lineal stuff, lust. He was dealing with the same kind of stuff that David was dealing with. And it didn't go away because Bathsheba is his mama and David is his daddy. So it stayed with him. So it's not all on Solomon, even though he was as wise as he was. Some things are lineal, they're bloodline curses. I was reminded of the Bible, of what the Bible says in the book of Matthew, where they're speaking about these spirits that return. Matthew 12 and 43. And it says that when a spirit is ousted from a person and it goes out into a dry, dark place, it gets homesick, pretty much is what it is. And it comes back. And when it comes back, it finds that this house has been made whole. Where it stayed before was made home. It said, I'm going to go back to where home is for me. And I get home and everything is put in order. And everything has been cleaned up. Everything has been renovated. Everything has been swept. Everything's been put away. It's all in good condition. And when he gets there, he says, you know what? I'm going to go get some of my partners. And we're going to come back and we're going to just dwell here. The Bible doesn't say that they're going to come and stay. It says they're going to dwell. And in that person, this condition of the person now is far worse than what it was before when they first got delivered from the spirit. I want you guys to understand something. Some of the things that you're going up against, you don't really have a fighting chance if you let them back in your life. There are certain things and certain people that you have had to get out of your life. There are certain renovations you've had to make to this old house of yours. And if you allow these people to come back and squat, in essence, they come and squat in your house, they're going to ruin you and make you worse than what you were before. Not only will they come back by themselves, but they're going to come back with 7 other people, with 7 other friends. And those 7 friends really make 8 new spirits. You have 8 spirits dwelling inside of you now. And then what happens if you get delivered from them again? What happens if they get kicked out again and you get deliverance again? They leave and they come back with how many more? Let's do the math. 8 turns into 16. 16 turns into 32. And so on and so forth. This is how people get filled up with foolishness and nonsense because they keep going back to what they've been saved from. When people have come in and fixed a thing, you keep allowing other folks to come in and tear down what you've invested money to fix. You've invested time to fix. Man, make a decision today that you're going to get these things and these people out of your life. That you're going to get these spirits out of your life, and you're not going to do what the old folks say, which is called backsliding. And but you're not going to go back to what hurt you before. You won't be like a dog returning to his vomit. Because this old house only needs renovation one time. I know a man, I know a person, I know a spirit, I know a being, I know a creator, I know a high priest that when he touches you once, everything changes. When he touches you once, everything becomes new. That's all you need. You don't have to go back to what you used to know. I want you to be comfortable in who you have become now. Man, I pray this message helps you, and it helps you move beyond this moment in time where you are, because this old house is worth saving. May God bless, cover, and keep y'all today in Jesus' name.